Hello everyone, it's David here. Welcome today, and I'm gonna show you guys how exactly you can start creating a groovy trap beat or whatever beat. Okay, basically the goal of this is you just having a groove in your beat. So the first thing we're gonna do is straight away we're gonna go and get Nexus in. Let's get Nexus. So there's Nexus. We're gonna straight off start with a melody. All right, this is how I normally do it. I normally start off with a melody first, okay? So let's the first thing is you just play around with your keyboard, all right? Make sure you got a keyboard. All right, so I like that, alright, so I'm gonna record it. Quantize it. Turn on the metronome just to make sure it's on time, alright? Because you need to make sure that everything is right on time. So that's the melody that I like. So I'm gonna use this to build everything on. Alright, to build everything. So I'm gonna go get some kicks. I normally start off with a simple melody like that. So let's go get some drum samples. So I'm gonna get me some Lex Luger samples. Where are they? Lex Luger. So I need to import them. So let's go to file, import. So there we go. By the way, I'm using Mac, alright, but if you got Windows, you should know how to be able to import samples. You could just drag and drop. Slightly a little different on Mac, but anyway, let's go to a few samples that I've got. Alright, I like that kick, so let's put that on. So there we go. So that's the beat. Then the next thing that I like to do is I like to layer that kick, alright, to give it a bit more groove. Alright, so record. Move it. Alright, there we go. I like to use like another kick to basically to beef it up a bit more, to beef the parts that I want. Okay, so basically this basically adds more groove. So let's quantize. That's just by itself. That's just by itself, all right. And that's with the kick, the extra kick. Next thing is we're quickly gonna add a clap for snare. Right, I like that one. So let's record that. Quantize it. So the next part I like to do is I like to find another snare, right? So I'm gonna basically use another snare, and then I'm gonna have to use a clap as well. Let me find the clap. So claps. I'm gonna show you a little neat trick that you could use with claps. So. Record that. Quantize it. Then I'm gonna add claps, okay? So claps. So claps. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the claps a little bit, okay? This is a nice effect, okay? It adds a bit more groove. So that's without. This is with. The next part is I like to add a bit more, a few more melodies. All right. My next part is I just want to add something more melodic, because this is repetitive, but I like to get something a bit more melodic. You know, it just adds more like more variety basically. So I'm gonna get Nexus. Set Nexus. I'm gonna get a piano. So So what you need to do is you need to play a bit more. So I'm gonna get a little pad, okay? I don't necessarily like the melody, okay? So I might move it up a little, you know, an octave or something. So basically I like that. All right, it's all improvising. All right, just all improvising. Just try to find what sounds nice. So I'm gonna record this. So there we go. The next part is the hats, alright? We need to add some hats. So there we go. So we're gonna just measure of 2. Alright, fill each 2 steps. That's why I clicked. So I'm gonna basically now I'm gonna change the velocity slightly to give it a bit more swing. So there we go. And then I'm gonna add some hats that are chopped. So there we go. I'm gonna chop those hats. So chop. And then the last part for this lesson is the 808. Okay, so we're gonna get that one. All right, so we're gonna have to find which key it's in. So what key is it? So detect pitch regions. So it's in C. All right, it's in the right key, so we don't need to change it. We don't need to do nothing. The next part is we need to select cut itself. Cut self. All right. Record that. So that would be in the key of D. Quantize. Add another sound. Alright, so I need I'm gonna produce the sound of this. Okay, so I'm gonna get a pluck. Reduce the volume. Then we're gonna get a pad. I could, I could try different sounds, okay? Different sound. So basically, I'm basically kind of done. I'm basically finished the song. So what I could do is I could layer it as a full song. Okay, so So basically, that's how I make a full song, guys. So I hope you learned a lot, and thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.